What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Game Week 17 podcast. My name is Ryan, and welcome to what is episode number 129 as well. And I'm joined by my co host from last week as well, Ayon and Karan. How are you both doing?
Really good, especially after that. Probably game of the season this morning, I would say. Is in,
In
you
terms
always
of,
talk about like a game kind of having everything, and this kind of did. Maybe minus a red card and a penalty, but like just lead changes, really good goals, free kick goals, really bad defending as well. Like it's just a lot of fun, really. Especially watching from your perspective must have been a little bit heartbreaking, I guess, to lose the lead, but fun from a neutral perspective at least.
yeah, I mean, from a neutral perspective, probably really good to watch because of the amount of goals that were there. But we did predict this last
There,
week.
there are no neutrals that are watching Manchester United.
That is
Very
very
correct.
true. Very
As a
true.
Liverpool fan, I'm definitely not neutral, but always
Yeah.
fun.
That's very true. It's either they want us to win or they just want us to lose so that they can laugh at us. One of the two.
I mean, neither of these managers care about. Anyway, we'll talk about the game.
All right.
But neither of these managers care about defense.
Yeah. So obviously the title I've added, apart from just Game Week 70 podcast, is Manchester United good or bad? So we'll get to it when we get to the fixtures. But we're trying to keep this under an hour. So we'll see how we go. So yeah, starting off obviously with what we have in action for this week is we have a League Cup. So Brentford play City, Chelsea play Cardiff, Fulham play Newcastle, and we also had Crystal Palace playing in the Conference League. I mentioned last week as well, Crystal Palace after Europe never do well, still continuing. I mean, they face Leeds in the weekend. Maybe they might see something different, but Leeds have been on good form recently in terms of being at least getting draws from their opponents. So yeah, that's basically the midweek fixtures to come. So if anyone's making transfers and if you have players involved, just keep an eye out for it. Basically what I'd say.
Yep.
All right, let's get straight into the games. So Game Week 17 odds from Solio Analytics. City are the highest in terms of clean sheet and expected goals because they play West Ham, and we've seen West Ham's recent performances. In terms of actually clean sheet, Arsenal are actually the highest, 44%. City and Bournemouth, I have very much doubt Bournemouth's 41%, to be honest, seeing how Bournemouth defend. And also Burnley are capable of scoring. They've shown in past games as well that they can get, whether it's like Ian Fleming or Ugochukwu.
Yeah. Is he going to AFCON or?
Oh, good question. I have to check and see. But they've got people.
I actually don't know what country he's from. He just has a very African sounding last name.
Yeah. I can actually check
French.
He's French. Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's not good enough, but
yeah.
So they've got players who are very well capable of getting at least one goal. So yeah, I doubt Bournemouth's capabilities of a clean sheet, but yeah. Anything that stands out here?
The Everton Arsenal game kind of stands. Oh, sorry, we're talking about Bournemouth.
No, general.
No. Yeah, well, the Everton Arsenal goal. I just Arsenal's 44% just seems up as it just that's purely just off history. I think in this fixture they really do struggle, especially going to Everton and getting results. I would be surprised if they've won their a lot in the last 5 years or so. I remember a couple of years ago, like when Sean Dyche came back in, he new manager bounced Arsenal in that exact game. So yeah, not particularly sure on Arsenal's clean sheet, ability in this game. Probably expect them to still win it, but who really knows at this point? Like it's a beauty of football and the structure of the Premier League, in that like the sample size is almost large enough to make you think that you have a solid grasp of what's going to happen, and then like 2 or 3 weeks later you'll be like, what the hell was I thinking at that time? Like just complete nonsense. So I'm really enjoying it, to be fair. Like this has been a long time where the league has seemed this competitive, which kind of makes our insights a little bit less valuable, less kind of like solid. But it has been a lot of fun, I guess. And yeah, like who's going to start up front for Arsenal? Like they've got 4 forwards, if you will. But it looks like Marino's kind of like the best out of all of them at this point in time, I would say. But whether you should chance having in your team or not, obviously, is based on whether you have the balls to back Arteta to pick him, I guess.
I should mention before we go to Arsenal that the dates here, I forgot to update them. So the dates are wrong in terms of the match dates, but like yeah. But yeah, I mean Arsenal, they've got their players back from injury. I guess you could still say that Havertz is probably
Who's back? Gabriel's
Gyökeres.
not back yet.
Gyökeres.
Right. Hasn't
Yeah,
Yeah,
been
Gyökeres
yeah.
has already been back, right?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus is back, right?
Yep.
Jesus is back.
He
Yeah,
came
he
back
played.
this year.
The main
He
one they're
forced the
missing
own
is
goal.
Havertz, and I think Havertz is the one that actually made Arsenal tick.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
Wait, is
Yeah, I
he
think
coming back in January, or is he back for this game?
back soon.
Back soon. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think I don't know. Like Gyökeres is looking like a worse and worse buy with every game. It's a bit harsh, but he seems like such a bad tactical fit for them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Like
like,
they,
I think we spoke about this as well at length.
yeah.
Sorry to cut in.
No, no.
But yeah,
Yeah.
just about how the goals that he scored in Portugal are very antithetical to how Arsenal play. And like, I've seen a lot of commentary around like, how do you unlock Gyökeres? And it's just like, you've got to play to his strengths, but why would you rip up your entire playbook just to make it work with one guy? Shouldn't you find a complementary guy
Yeah.
to how you kind of play? And it looks like Marino is that guy, but like, what's Marino's ceiling as a striker? Really knows.
I thought at the start of the season there's a world where Arsenal have so much reliable ability to score from set pieces that
Yeah.
Gyökeres is a good guy to have when you're defending a lead, right?
Right.
Like
Right.
because
So the space opens up, right? Yeah.
yeah. So I thought maybe that was Arteta's like 5D chess, but now like they're just struggling to score full stop. So
Yeah.
and
Well,
then
as in like,
Gyökeres is an absolute liability in the build up. So
oh, okay, sure. That's a good observation. Yeah, so we spoke about it as well. Like, is the league weak enough for Arsenal to set piece their way to the league? And it's just not the case, I don't think.
yeah.
You know, on two counts, the league's not weak enough. Like City clearly look like they can win the league, and how will Arsenal kind of like live with the pressure of them kind of like bringing down their necks? And is Arsenal's set piece ability, you know, written in stone? Like, will people figure out how to defend against them? And I think they will over time. So yeah, on two fronts, I don't think they're as solid as
I think
it seems.
we don't know because they lost Gabriel and Saliba at the same
Sure.
time.
Yeah.
And
So
I think if
dominant in
they,
both boxes.
yeah, I think I mean they're threatening just off the corner delivery. Like Saka is like there wasn't even anyone there to head the ball, but the corners are so threatening
So
that like
good. Yeah.
own goals are being scored. So
Yeah. Own goal, quite a lot of own goals over the last 2 weeks. Definitely the top
Saka's
scorer.
delivery was insane. It's like
Yeah.
you don't know if the ball's gonna hit the crossbar or not.
Right.
So it just leads to confusion. So they've obviously just drilled it like 1,000 times.
Yeah. Always on the money.
But,
And Rice on the other side as well.
yeah.
Really good.
But yeah, with this game, we should note that India is going to AFCON.
Yeah.
Dewsbury Hall is injured.
Idris again.
Grealish is carrying an injury. Idris again has gone to AFCON. Someone else they're missing, right?
No. So Arsenal are not missing anyone except for obviously Gabriel. But from
No,
Arsenal
I
have
mean-
no African players. That's
No.
interesting. Yeah, there you go.
From Everton, obviously you have Grealish and Dewsbury Hall as the main issues. It is Kanake. You could say Branthwaite, but he's been out for some time. So yeah, it's only those main players, midfielders basically.
I think when you factor in the injuries and missing players, this makes a lot more sense.
Fair enough.
Like without Dewsbury Hall in India, like and even
Yeah.
Grealish, like how do Everton score? Like,
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Just trying to think. It.
We'll have to wait and see how they do. But yeah, this might be a decent. I guess the clean sheet percentage might look good because Saliba is also back. It's just
Yeah.
Gabriel missing now. Obviously, Ben White got injured, which led to him going to right back. So Hincapié should be fine for a bit more. But once Gabriel is back, then Hincapié's minutes obviously will be questioned, and then you might have to swap him later to Gabriel if that
yeah. I think Hincap is fine for 3 or 4 more.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lewis Kelly probably gets dropped again.
Yeah, true. Okay, so we've basically touched on the Arsenal Everton game. Anything else to add on that game? No.
Not particularly. No.
Oh,
Saka
okay.
looked really good. against Wolves. And I know that sounds like a really stupid thing to say. Like they should all look good against Wolves, but he kind of stood out the most.
Yeah, true. But overall, Arsenal looking a bit shaky in the last couple of weeks, to be honest.
Yeah. Just like holding on to leads. Like they don't seem... Wasn't like they're more than happy to invite the pressure when they're defending a lead, but they don't look super comfortable doing it.
Yeah, that's the thing. So
Should they... Yeah, should Arteta kind of just be like, let's not do that. Let's just continue to play the way that we have known to play. So, yeah, let's see if he has the stones to do that.
Yep. All right, talking about two teams that have been shaky in the last couple of weeks, Newcastle versus Chelsea. Obviously, big win for Sunderland. What a goal from Walter Marder.
What a header.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What was he trying to do there?
that?
There was no one on him. But that's just like the fine margins of football, I think. Just on his head, read on his ugly head. Like, the atmosphere in that game is just incredible. Like, you'd be hard pressed to find a derby that kind of means more to kind of like either set of fans. And maybe it's the first time he's played in an atmosphere like that, but it really does get to you. So like, that's like, it's like a millimeter thing, right? Like one millisecond even before that, and he heads that well over the bar, or it goes in a completely direction. But yeah, man, that's pressure. It's a good ball in. To be fair.
It's only a thin margin if you head it towards your own goal.
Yeah, sure.
Like there's so many places for him.
There was another defender behind him as well who had just a simple header to clear it away. Yeah. He's just buried it over
in the derby as well.
Yeah, insane.
So yeah, I mean, like, it looks like the odds also can't really predict who's going to win this. It's like a draw.
I was gonna say, like, this is like the most evenly matched game, right?
Yeah.
Because of, like,
Paul Palmer's back, right? The FPL wise, that's very relevant. He got 70-some minutes against Everton and scored a goal and looked pretty decent. I think Chelsea's whole attack will start firing a lot more once he gets consistent minutes, because I think they've been playing Enzo as a 10, right? And Enzo is quite creative, but he's just not like nimble or fast or like any of those things you want like a modern 10 to have. Like a Palmer or a Foden can like go all the way from the midfield to the attack and take a shot. Like, and so it's kind of slow. He's like a truck.
Yeah. And like, how much space can he create in like tighter areas, right? And like that space outside the box, like he just doesn't have the kind of like drop a shoulder ability that those guys have to that degree.
So I think this is why, and FPL players will know this, because Enzo's had the best underlying like XGI numbers of the last like 7 or 8 game weeks, I believe, like the best like non-pen XGI. But if you watch, I feel like he keeps getting these chances that he doesn't really have much time for. So anyway, so I think Chelsea as a whole will get better when Palmer becomes a 10 and not Enzo, and Enzo drops back. So yeah, the fixtures are...
Sorry, going about the fixtures. I'm going to cut you off there.
No, I was just going to say that this is obviously not the game, but in 2 or 3 games, their fixtures become really good. So
my major concern with Chelsea is that they just have like a lot of players that are just like super streaky, but like the streaks just never align. So it's just like, like Neto will play good one week, and then, he's just like, like super electric, can't be defended, all that kind of jazz. And then, as you say, like Enzo just has like a really good game. Maybe it has to do with Caicedo as well. Is Caicedo still suspended for this game, isn't he?
Oh, no, he should be back.
Isn't it 3-game suspension though?
I think he has.
It's been 3.
Has it been 3 already? Okay, wow, okay. Oh, it's because we have midweek games as well, right? Okay, sure. That's a big boost for Chelsea. I'd probably, if him playing swings it, I guess, in their favor. But yeah, they just seem kind of like really unreliable. But I would back them to score against Newcastle, given it though it is away.
Newcastle obviously not looking great defensively as well. Hard to expect what we're going to get from Newcastle at the moment. They've got good fixtures coming as well, to be honest, after this. Because after Chelsea, they got United. From an attacking point of view, that's not too bad. Then Burnley, Crystal Palace, and I think gets a bit easier after that, post game week 20. So yeah, I mean, we'll have to see what we can get from this Newcastle team, because a lot of people have Newcastle players, but it's just like they're not firing.
Yeah,
why is Burnley red in the fixture difficulty?
That's a good question. I'll have to ask
Burnley away.
I'll have to ask Pete about it. Must have accidentally applied that. I don't know if Pete is watching this. I don't. I mean, Pete might actually be listening to this on like Spotify or something. Pete, can you please check Newcastle in Game Week 19 against Burnley? It's red. But like, yeah, that's the fixture. That's the main fixture for Game Week 19, which is probably where I might be free hitting, assuming Newcastle are still a decent, predictable team in terms of who will return.
Oh, you still have your free hit?
Yeah. All right, so that's Newcastle Chelsea. Let's move over to Bournemouth versus Burnley. Bournemouth, obviously, basketball game, and we predicted that, and it definitely returned in a basketball game. It was just chaos, insane.
Yeah, crazy game.
It's a really good finishing though.
Yes.
Very good finishing. Posting in 2 free kicks.
Evan Nelson also got a goal.
Yeah.
Honestly, United could have been ahead 2 goals in the first half. Yeah.
Yes.
Like, just Cunha had so many chances at the start.
Mbeumo
You guys
also
are right
had...
on top.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying United was first like 15, 20 minutes, squeezing up against them. Didn't get couldn't let it breathe. Yeah. And Mbeumo is playing like prime Salah.
Yeah, finishing is the problem. Like Karan Salah.
Like Karan Salah.
Because I like every time he scuffed a shot or something, I was like, bro, what happened to you?
Yeah.
One
eye on AFCON.
Probably, I don't know, but like, yeah. So Bournemouth, like the usual suspects are still good. Like your Semenyo is still a good option for this week. But the thing I think is people would be looking for cheaper options this week, ideally from Bournemouth if they can. Because obviously, like we mentioned in the Everton fixture, Shrewsbury Hall is no longer there, and he was in a lot of teams at like a cheaper budget option. So people are looking at the likes of like I don't know, Tavernier. I think
Tavernier is good, right? He's 5.5.
Yeah, so Tavernier is 5.5. Scott 5 million. That's another option potentially. Obviously, returns are not as consistent.
So Tyler Adams did his ACL or something, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, he went off injured, right, in the game. I don't know if it was.
Yeah, but apparently it's some like. Oh yeah, it's like MCL.
Mm-hmm.
It's an MCL, so he's out for ages.
Yeah,
which sucks because he's in the US World Cup squad.
Oh yeah, true. He's the captain, right?
Oh, is he the captain? Oh, he was the captain.
Yeah. He was the captain in the 2022 World Cup. I don't know if
he's the captain. He's still the captain.
Right. Yeah.
Damn. So he's probably out for some of that. But yeah, I think Tavernier is the cheap pick from their midfield. I think.
What about Clivert? Is Clivert dead or?
No, Clivert is like he's not cheap. He's 7 mil.
Oh, okay, there you go.
And B, he's not in form, inconsistent minutes. Tavernier's playing every minute. It seems.
Yeah,
the other picks are like in defense. It's like Senesi and Trufa, I would say.
Yep, probably. I wouldn't go Petrovic. He just looks poor.
And you don't know.
If our chat is anything to go by, you're always complaining about Bournemouth defenders not doing their share. So
yeah,
you're probably not the biggest advocate for them.
No, I've kept calling them the frauds.
I mean, I'd argue they're not frauds because he doesn't pretend to care about defending.
Yeah,
so,
true.
It does what it says on the tin. To be fair, you just refuse to read the label, Ryan.
What to do? But yeah, Senesi will get you DEFCON. But again, like we mentioned earlier, I won't be surprised if Burnley get a goal.
How do you turn it into a basketball game?
Yeah, it just depends how this game goes. If the other team has an inclination to turn it into a basketball game, like Irola takes it with 2 hands, but they don't always play like that. So, like at Chelsea away and stuff, they play very organized, like very, very, very defensive. They don't. Yeah. So I think it depends on what the other team are willing to do. So I don't think Burnley will do what.
Do that, are they? Yeah.
Yeah, they're not. So I think this just ends up as standard big team versus small team low block.
Yeah, probably. And that has been the best solution for Bournemouth as well, generally. But it's Burnley. They should be able to find something.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Bournemouth have enough like players like Semenyo that just take people on and shoot and stuff. I think this game just comes down to that.
Yeah, true. All right. Next one is Brighton versus Sunderland. Brighton slightly off the boil recently, but obviously
They
Liverpool.
look really good against Liverpool, if I'm honest. As in,
They
like,
looked good.
Yeah, as in how much to
Okay.
put down to that to Liverpool's inadequacies, because like we're still not a good team, to be fair, like, or not good enough to at least win the league. Like probably good enough to scrape a top 4, maybe top 5 finish. They created heaps of chances against us, and we were hanging on at the end. But that's also down to Slot going to a 4-4-2 formation with Robertson playing left wing and Kirkes in front of him, so which is just kind of really odd. We just could not hang on. But yeah, they progressed the ball really well down their left side, but obviously that's Dallas side, so that's kind of like how teams get at us. And they've got some good finishes on their team as well. Obviously, like Welbeck being in good form. And there's that Turkish guy always seems to cause us problems. I forget his name though. Looks like a Hun type character.
Good.
There's a Turkish guy on Brighton's team.
Kadioglu?
Kadioglu, that's it. Yeah, he always seems to cause us problems. But yeah, they seem pretty decent. So, and Sunderland, I think, are the team most affected by AFCON, are they? At least like 6 or 7
they're missing
players.
quite a few.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, wouldn't be surprised. I guess that's tribute to the fact why the numbers are so good for Brighton in this instance.
Yeah, so like Talbi, Sadaki, Traore.
Oh, Sadiqi's gone.
Yeah.
I guess like very important.
So they are missing a few players, but they will again in this game try and low block and try and counter if needed. Sunderland. I think Brighton are not bad as a players to own. Like they're still good players with good fixtures, to be honest. Still after this, I think. So obviously Sunderland this week after Arsenal is a tough one, but then they have West Ham and Burnley after that as well. So fixtures are still pretty decent for Brighton. It's just a matter of like, do you still keep faith in some of the attackers or not is the question. I think the defenders are not too bad. Like people have a Bruggen in goal. I don't mind that. I have a Bruggen. I don't mind it. De Kuyper has been playing recently as well for Brighton.
He didn't play Liverpool, right?
Did he not play
I don't think
Liverpool?
so. I think I saw him on the pitch.
No, he didn't play.
He didn't play. Damn it. See, this is the
Yeah,
problem.
he was.
Can't trust his minutes.
No, so because he was doing, so he is a left back who can also play right back,
Yes.
but he was playing left mid to cover for Mitoma. But so now, so yeah, the fullback spots are a bit weird. Like, no one's actually right back. Everyone prefers to play left back, and Vifer is a centre mid who's playing right back.
Yes.
And then Kadioglu can play left back or right back.
Yeah.
De Kuyper, same. And De Kuyper, I think, was only playing because Mitoma's out. But now Diego Gomez has taken the spot. So
Vifer is also not a bad pick, I would say, because he's 4.9 million. The only thing with him is he has 4 yellow cards.
Yeah.
But he is a very attacking fullback if you watch the games for Brighton.
But he's a midfielder.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Yeah.
But no CS.
Yeah, that is a pain. But in terms of like, if you look at his points returns, it's not been too bad for a 4.9 player.
Yeah, I think the DEFCON, it'll be better for DEFCON to play as a defender.
Yes.
But it'll be worse for bonus and goal threat.
Yeah.
So
he's a mainly a DEFCON player. And sometimes goal threat because he gets into very attacking spots.
Honestly, probably Kadioglu is the pick. Or Van Hecker.
Also on 4 yellows.
Because even if De Kuyper plays left back every now and then, Kadioglu can rest Vifer on the other side.
Potentially.
Like, yeah, no, that's happened before. So, and Vifer's even played CM before. Rest Hinchelwood or Believer. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll see. So, but yeah, I think both teams. Would you look at like Sunderland players to buy, Granit Xhaka or something?
Someone's
in a bit,
step up, right?
In a bit, yeah. Sorry.
Someone's gonna have to step up with all these AFCON kind of like exits, right? So maybe give yourself a couple of weeks to see who's going to kind of take on the mantle.
Yeah, true.
If they lose Siddiqui, they will lose Siddiqui. Yeah, probably Xhaka or Lafi will drop back from 10 to 8. Yeah.
All right, we'll see how it goes. City versus West Ham. Phil Foden again on excellent form. Haaland got 2.
Yeah. They were cut open quite a lot though by Crystal Palace. Like Palace had plenty of chances, crashed against the post. They got into the box quite often, managed to catch them on the break a few times as well. They're just super clinical. Like just Haaland one ball into the box. Like again, like just a testament to his movement off the ball and his clinical finishing ability. Like he's always finds himself just free in that box, just like charges in one direction, so the defender has to move, and then just at the last second will just kind of like just jink into an open space. So full credit to him for that. But yeah, they can definitely be got at. But Haaland's probably the ideal captain pick this week. I was looking at the picture, maybe Ekitike against Spurs, because Spurs look like an absolute shit show at the moment. But yeah, probably Haaland, I would say, like it's a more solid option.
Freddie mentions a good point. West Ham will lose both of their fullbacks to AFCON as well. Both Wan-Bissaka and Diouf, both gone.
Who's Wan-Bissaka play for? He was originally English, right? He played English youth teams.
Yes, he used to play for England. But then let me see.
Congo.
There you go.
Congo, there you go.
So yeah, so both of them will be away as well for AFCON. So defensively, they'll be a bit more weaker this week.
Oh, he just accepted the call up in last month.
Right, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that sounds like a lot of the chance creation gone.
Yeah.
West Ham.
However, a lot should be mentioned. Oh, hold on, I lost my audio. Okay, can you guys say
Back?
something? Yes, you're back.
Back. You're back.
Otherwise, the podcast will also lose its audio. So I mean, people have been bringing up Potts as a very cheap West Ham player to own. Because West Ham, he's 4.4 million, and West Ham's fixtures after the City game, they have Fulham, Brighton, and Wolves as the next after the City one, and even after that, you have Forest and Spurs and Sunderland. So fixtures do take a turn for the better. But can we rely on some West Ham players going forward?
But also the meta seems to be strongly shifting to 5 midfielders. Why would you want to kill one of the spots?
I'd say there's like a potential Hugo Ekitike who has thrown a spanner in the works for a potential 3 striker situation.
Yeah,
it's possible. Don't get me wrong, but that
how much
has
is
its own problems.
8.6. And I know this because I can afford him, and I'm thinking about him.
But would you rather
we'll get to that.
Would you rather an Ekitike plus like a
Potts,
a Frankie Potts, or would you rather Mark Gue and Cunha or something?
I would rather Ekitike and a Potts at this moment.
That's crazy.
Just purely based off fixtures. For Liverpool, if you look at it, Spurs, Wolves, Leeds, Fulham.
Yeah.
Yeah, but think about minutes.
No, he'll play.
He'll play. There's no Salah.
For sure. If Slot doesn't play him, I'm Slot out. Genuinely.
No, he will play. But don't you think even when he plays, he could get hooked off at 70 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure.
He does enough damage.
That's genuinely enough time. And like as much as I don't agree with Slot that he should be doing that. Like every time he takes him off, I'm like, why are you taking him off? He's like clearly our second best player this season after Szoboszlai. That's still plenty of time for him to do damage. Like he looks so dangerous, like when he's carrying the ball, and he's great at creating that kind of overload as well. When he's like receiving a pass from a centimeter or a fullback or something like that, and just like kind of getting people on the turn. So yeah, I would go chips in for Ekitike at this present time because he is our best attacker. And now that Salah's out of the picture, like there's 4 players for 3 slots, I guess, if you will. It depends on the system that we play. We're favouring a lot more Curtis Jones as well now to play like a midfield diamond. But he has to start. Like there's just no way around it. And like this Spurs team being so soft, like I feel like he could definitely cut through them quite easily. Sorry, we'll get to the little Spurs.
But like that's why I'm thinking of like a 3 striker and Potts. Potts is not too bad as a cheap, like 4.5 you're not going to start him for most of the time. He's going to just sit on the bench. Maybe 1 or 2 times you might need him off the bench if Thiago doesn't have a great fixture. But yeah.
But yeah, Captain
Makes
Haaland.
sense.
Oh yeah, Captain Haaland.
Yeah, Captain Haaland.
Wolves versus Brentford.
I mean, the Wolves had a plan against Arsenal, and they almost got something out of it. To be fair, they just look really fatigued at the end, and that's probably what led to their own goal. But I don't see how they could do the same against Brentford. Like, it's like they're kind of like how United took them apart. Like, they're going to be a little bit more open at home. Maybe Rob Edwards has learned from that a little bit in this game, but yeah, 22%.
If you're in a relegation scrap and you don't go for it versus Brentford at home,
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I mean, you have to,
what-
right? Yeah, I mean, and then what? So they're on 2 points still after
yeah, I mean
16
they're
games?
fucked. Like there's actually
dead.
nothing they can do.
Yeah.
But like, you know,
2 points.
you might as well go for it for the fans at
You've
home.
got to go for it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And Rob Edwards is a former player, I believe, so got some skin in the game.
Yeah, 2 points.
They got to go for it, and that will play right into Brentford's hands. I think.
Yeah. Are Brentford losing players for AFCON?
Dango, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
Dango,
main.
sorry.
He's the main one. Off the top of my head. Let me just quickly check anyone else. There's Onyeka Kawa.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Is Coyote African?
No, he's not.
Right.
Yeah, Dango.
Dango is the main one that they're losing.
Yeah, it'd be Dango and Onyeka, for Nigeria.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it, yeah.
So yeah, I mean Brentford not too bad.
Coyote is Italian. Sorry to jump in. But yeah.
Coyote is Italian.
Yeah. So it's like Destiny Dog is also Italian, right? So
yeah.
But like I mean the only thing with Brentford is defensively that they still a bit sus. They have 34% and I haven't highlighted it here as well. I should have highlighted it, but yeah. To be honest, they might get something, but chances are Thiago is probably the only good option from this fixture. Probably
I don't know if I agree with that. I think like Shada is probably good.
Yeah.
I think I just don't know how their attack will function without a Torah, but I imagine like Shada's really good in the air, right? And Wolves looked terrible against Arsenal. They shut the bed at set pieces a lot. So.
But again, down to quality delivery as well, right? You're not going to face that quality every week.
Well, you have long throws from Brentford.
From Coyote.
Yeah.
That's why I asked him.
Yeah.
And Collins is a beast in the box.
Yeah. So Brentford are masters of set pieces as well. So yeah. So yeah, I mean Brentford options this week not too bad. Target Wolves until Wolves figure something out. But yeah. Spurs versus Liverpool. We already touched on Hugo Ekitike. Spurs look Spurs. Like we mentioned it before that they've been struggling as well. Obviously 3-0 loss to Forest is not that great. Fans are on edge with Thomas Frank. And
they're currently 17th on points at home on the home table. So
yeah, it's not looking great.
8 points at home from 8 games.
It's not looking good, bro.
Yeah, not at all. Are they going to get hampered? Is Kudus going to AFCON?
No, they didn't qualify. Ghana didn't qualify.
Oh, sorry, he's Ghana. Yeah, okay, right. Which is kind of wild. It's a 2014 tournament. How the hell did Ghana not qualify? Yeah. But yeah, they have not looked great. We look somewhat in the ascendancy, but still don't look like super solid. I would say that this is going to be both teams to score Liverpool win, but like close situation if we can finish our chances.
2-1, 1-0.
Yeah, 2-1 or yeah, exactly. I can definitely see us conceding. Yeah, 2-1 or 3-1, I would say. Yeah, if it was 1-0, I'd probably be a little bit shocked for either team. Just because, we just haven't looked solid at all at the back.
Obviously, Szoboszlai, we don't know if he's going to be fit or not. That's the only thing.
Yeah, he did. So he picked up an injury and then he played for another 10 minutes. So
he should be fit. There's some Hungarian news outlet has leaked that he's fine.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Right.
Maybe he'll be.
But Curtis Jones has played a lot of minutes. Yeah, like I said, we played it's almost like nominally played on the right of like a 4-3-3, but I think we actually just played a diamond. But Vert's also played because we had Gravenberch, Soboslai, Verts, McAllister, and Jones all on the pitch. So like 5 midfielders. We didn't play like 5. Yeah, so it was a bit odd. So, but yeah, it looks like Jones is really good against Brighton. Very technically good. Wanted to dribble the ball quite a lot. And yeah, like I said last week, progressive passes wants to get the ball forward, which can only benefit like Ekatike and players like are going to cause a little bit of chaos on the shoulder as well. So yeah, I can see us scoring a goal or two in this game. Definitely have the chances. But it'll be really interesting to see if Chiesa finally gets some minutes now. Because who's actually going to play on the right side? We don't have any kind of like left-footed attackers. Would like to see him get some minutes. He's been very good for us in the limited minutes that he's played.
Now, obviously, will Connor Bradley play right back? Because obviously Gomez went off injured, but he's also suspended for this game because he's picked up his yellow cards as well.
Oh, right. Okay. Did he get a yellow card? Oh, he did get a yellow card before he got injured. Yeah,
but
I think
he's got a bad injury, right?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure he's got a
yeah.
He's got a pretty bad injury.
Yeah, but
it looked like as soon as it's no contact, you're like, okay, shit, this is a problem.
Yeah,
he just can't stay fit.
So that we're expecting Connor Bradley maybe, unless DK plays right back. I don't know.
It's almost like
yeah, sorry, Soboslai plays right back. Sure, not DK.
Get a ticket in your team for him to play right back. I really don't want that though. Like, our best performances have been Soboslai in midfield. So yeah, praying that Connor Bradley's fit because right now we're super light at the back.
I don't know why you guys didn't sign like a Gertrude or something, like some centre back cover.
Yeah, I mean, like as the season has worn on, it looks like a very poor allocation of resources in terms of how much money we've spent.
No, it's just like all in on Gahey coming. Right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. We should have signed somebody else, given the injury record of our centre backs.
Yeah.
Obviously losing Leone first game in, not ideal. But also we shouldn't be pinning all of our hopes on an 18-year-old centre back who's never played in the league before either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do we think of Isaac's minutes? Is it just like 20 here, 30 there? Like what?
Yeah, I mean, like Slott's trying to kind of like play him into fitness, but he looks really tired like all the time, which is just so odd. Like there was a break in the Brighton game where it was like from a corner, ball breaks to Salah, and he's running through and goal. And the two players that are running next to him are Van Dijk and Robertson. Like it was like the Unkfest kind of coming through. Like this is like Isaac, who's just been on for the last 10 minutes. Surely he should be there. Like it just seemed really odd. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's a strange situation. You'd have to think he comes good eventually when he's fit, but like, why isn't he fit now? Like,
is it really can the lack of preseason really mess with it that much?
Maybe it's something else. I'm not particularly sure, but that just seems a bit odd because he's been back for like what 2 months now.
Surely, like every time I listen to like former footballers talking about it, they always mention like, oh, if you don't have preseason, you're just playing catch up for the rest of the season or something.
Ah, okay, right.
I don't know, but like, yeah, it seems a bit odd, but like maybe there's something into it. But yeah,
not sure, but yeah, good. Get Ekatike.
Yeah, so
would be my call.
Isaac less minutes means Szoboszlai on pens when Isaac not on the pitch.
Even if Isaac's on the pitch, I think Soboslai might even take him. He looks so confident on the pens.
He's 19 for 19 on 20.
Yeah, so you were saying, right? Yeah, before after the Inter game. So yeah, that even could be like he's pretty cheap, right? He's like 5.5, isn't he?
Oh no.
He's 6.5.
Oh, he's 6.5. Okay, right. Yeah, maybe not then.
Yeah.
But yeah, he should score more goals to be fair. Like he finds himself in really good positions outside the box, and his striking is really good. But yeah, get Ekatike in your team.
Yeah, I plan on.
And Potts.
Okay. I mean, Everton, Arsenal, we already spoke. Leeds, Crystal Palace.
Calvert-Lewin, get him in your team. How many goals did he score? What 4 games in a row now?
I think so. I can never trust Calvert-Lewin. He has the body of a...
Very clearly a joke. Me and Karan have discussed it at length. He underperforms his XG, but overperforms on his headed XG. So it's like how bad is he actually at finishing?
But like, yeah, I mean,
statistically the worst finisher in the Premier League in the last 15 years. Sorry.
But like again, this is again Crystal Palace have a European game. Are they going to be fit? They look like they're running on fumes.
Oh, they've got a European game on Thursday.
Yes, I believe so.
Oh wow, that's right. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's why the Arsenal game is delayed. Yeah.
Glasner finally killed Munoz. Every week I was like, he's running this guy into the ground. Plays 90 minutes 3 times a week against like random Europa League teams. And finally, Munoz got a leg injury.
There you go.
It's crazy.
But
And
like,
now Nathaniel Klein is running up and down at wingback. It doesn't. Yeah,
How old is he?
I don't know. But it's not looking
35,
good.
surely.
Yeah.
the only thing to mention is that the European game is at home, so no traveling at least. But
They desperately need to win. I think they're like,
they're struggling.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we'll see how they do, but overall, it's not looking great. The question I'll ask you guys is: would you still have double Crystal Palace defense as part of it? Like, if someone was
No.
because this was the question that was asked in the Discord by Dick, because he has double Fulham defense and double Crystal Palace defense.
That's unusual. I mean, double Crystal Palace defense is. I also have that, but I sold Munoz.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't. Yeah. I think that I definitely wouldn't have double Fulham defense, but Palace, yeah, they're still very good. They're only considered 1.3 XG or something to City on the weekend. They're still a very good defense. I just think that they look increasingly leggy.
Yeah.
And once a team struggles to score, then that's more defensive pressure put on them, and that's worse for the defense.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, like historically, like the teams that have their first season in Europe always struggle, like in the league, right? Like the next season,
Aston Villa, Newcastle.
Newcastle. Yeah, sorry, what was that in my mouth there? Fulham? No, that was a while ago though. They did quite well actually when they made it to the final. But
Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton.
Brighton. Yeah, sorry, so that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, Brighton. Yeah, they really kind of like tailed off after they made it. They were Europa League though, right?
Yep.
That was before the Conference League was even a thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we'll see how they do. But like Leeds have got some form recently.
Yeah.
And it's another important game for them to try.
This is super close as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So because Leeds, again, we mentioned this previously in the pod. Leeds at home are a better team than Leeds away usually.
Leeds at home are like 6 or 7 in the league.
Yeah.
In XGI.
Because Ellen Road is a good home base in terms of fans and all. It's not an easy place to go to as well.
Yeah.
So we'll see how they do. But like, yeah, Palace not looking great. I've sold Mateta. The only person I have left is Guehi. And I don't mind Guehi just because DEFCON and whatnot. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Aston Villa on an incredible form of wins.
What, 6 of 6, aren't they? Last 6 games, most points in the last 6 games.
Yeah. I think it's like 9 in a row or something of all, so something like that. I don't know.
Oh right. Okay.
Incredible form. Man United are about to have lost 3 players to AFCON. Mazraoui, the entire right flank is gone, and on top of that, now Casemiro is also suspended.
Yeah.
4 first teamers gone against a crucial game.
Yeah.
Aston Villa should win this pretty comfortably in terms of if you look at just based on the form of both teams.
Can you imagine a United midfield with Bruno and no Casemiro? Like what? Who actually plays? Ugarte? I don't know.
He just doesn't rate Mainu, right? Like Mainu maybe has to play in this game, but he doesn't rate.
So
no, Mainu. I get why he doesn't rate Mainu because Mainu doesn't fit in this crazy system. Like there's no way to play Mainu because all your sixes need to also be creative. Like Mainu's just not there yet. Yeah.
Sure.
So before the Wolves game, there was a lot of press release going about that Manchester United are going to be playing a 4-3-3 system. And that was all over the timeline on Twitter by a lot of journalists saying that they will have trialed this system because they knew that they're going to lose this place in AFCON. So in the Wolves game, however, they were more playing like a 4-4-2 in that first half.
But they've been doing the 4-4-2
yeah,
multiple times during the season.
yeah. But it was more obvious in the
Cunha
first half.
and Bueno up front, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But that was in the first half. Second half, it kind of reverted and just went to chaos. Now, will they play a 4-3-3? I don't know. Amarim hasn't really shown that he wants to switch away from a back five, even though in game it switches like formations between like a back four and what it transitions to different formations.
I think all these setups, it's kind of nominal because like on the ball they move to the 3-4-3 always. Doesn't matter what as soon as they have the ball, that's how they break down defenses. It's like having two wingers on both sides. Like this is how he wants to play. So it's just whether the guy starts at right back or right wing back, he ends up being a
it's just for TV really. Like it doesn't define your role like any kind of given structure or anything like that. But yeah, this could probably, especially if they play a kind of three at the back against Aston Villa, who seem to love to shoot from outside the box. That seems like a prime way that they're going to get some joy in this game. So maybe moving to a kind of 4-3-3 would probably stop that a little bit more, especially if they play with 2 6s. So, I saw something like, Rodgers is like the Aston Villa people complaining like, XG is garbage about how, like Rodgers' goal, was it against Leeds? Did they play?
Yeah.
It was against Leeds, right? It was like a 0.02% XG. And it's like he'll score that, more than 1 out of 50 times. But like I think everyone just keeps forgetting like that XG is just based on average finishes, right? If you have better finishes from those zones, they will score those opportunities a little bit more. So clearly he's, Emery's just given his team the confidence to do that, which is fantastic because like at this level, when you think about it, they should be probably scoring more than 1 out of 50. And like that XG data is based off, I don't know if it's trained on like top 5 leagues or whatever it is. But
I think it is.
Like a super high level league, you would expect the best finishers to have above average finishing in those.
Especially in those types of finishes that they're good at.
Yeah, exactly. And look, it looks like super safe. Like they're not like absolutely lashing it into the top corner, right? There's a lot of elevation on the ball, a lot of dip on the ball, there's a lot of margin for error as well. So yeah, maybe a 4-3-3 is a kind of remedy for that for United in this game. But yeah, a Casemiro-less United is a pretty scary prospect for you guys, I would say.
Yeah, and we don't have a right winger at all. So it might be Mason Mount.
Mason Mount, yeah. He'll do a job for you there.
I don't think, why would you move Mount? Mount's been doing well on the left.
We don't have a right winger.
Yeah, I think Sesko will play. Maybe Cunha will go to the right. Yeah.
True, could be. But like Cunha can also play left wing and then Mount on. Because Mount, I remember, has played right wing for Chelsea before, hasn't he?
Oh, he definitely has. I just think when Mount's on the left, it helps cover for Bruno being out of position. That's why it's working. So,
yeah, true. Yeah. Okay, we'll see how obviously what United do.
And that is coincidentally, I think that's why Bruno's look like an even better FPL pick.
Yeah. So we'll see what United do this week. But like, yeah, Bruno is an amazing FPL pick. Just like he just shits points from set pieces. This point. And I've got to bought him in, so maybe I may break him again. I don't know, but he's in there. But like, yeah,
I've had him every game week this season.
I had him and then I sold him, and I wish I never did. But yeah, but I wouldn't get any United defenders. Even Dalot, he's been performing well, but like 1 clean sheet all season, 8 in 59 games is abysmal.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
So yeah. Villa, I mean, I would have loved the Morgan Rodgers, but like the fixtures are going to become a bit more harder for Villa. United, Chelsea, Arsenal in the next 3.
Yeah, what's happening with Watkins? Anyone know the answer?
He scored against Leeds.
Yeah, but he's carrying an injury as well, though. That's the other thing. He didn't score. He got an assist, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. They played West Ham last week. I mean, this week.
So he's injured. He's not just old.
He's not just old.
No, he's like
he just aged out.
No, Emery said he was carrying an injury. But I don't know what exactly. Yeah,
because he played every single minute for the last 4 seasons, right? Something crazy. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we still expect Villa to win, but yeah.
Yep.
Bruno's still a good option. Final one, Fulham versus Nottingham Forest. I'm expecting more good things from Harry Wilson in this fixture.
Oh yeah, man! What a call from you last week.
Oh yeah,
Man, bring him in. Was it 2 goals and an assist, or just 2 goals?
2 assists and a goal.
2 assists and a goal. Sorry, yeah.
Because he's on set pieces. I should just go and buy all set pieces. Set piece takers, just go and buy them all. Saka, Harry Wilson, Bruno Fernandes.
Set piece league.
yeah.
Comes into force.
So he's still on all set pieces. If he could be on pens as well, if Jimenez is not on the pitch at times, we don't know. We have to wait and see. Obviously, the one thing for Fulham is Iwobi won't be there because AFCON. So that is a major loss of creativity. But Emil Smith-Rowe might now get more minutes potentially.
Yeah.
Nothing much to add. I mean, Forest are good as well. They've improved. So it'll be a very tricky game, this one, though.
How much of Harry Wilson's XGI comes from set pieces?
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to try and.
So he takes corners on one side and free kicks?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know if he takes corner. Combe is in the chat. Combe, you're the Fulham fan, expert resident Fulham fan. He might be able to tell us if Harry Wilson takes corners on one side or both sides, because I don't watch enough of Fulham to know that. But like he
like Forest.
Sorry, go on.
No, Forest are pretty good from set pieces. So, like I imagine, they defend set pieces very well.
Have outswinging corners been fully kind of like abolished in the Premier League these days? In-swinging seems to be in vogue, at least with Arsenal. Maybe that's just the one that I see it most.
Everyone seems to be doing
in-swing. Yeah, okay.
You just try and because you can crowd the keeper now. Because before people never really crowded the keeper. Now they just more crowd the keeper, and so everyone just tries to like cause problems.
Cause a bit of chaos, get a flick on.
Everyone does in-swinging. Newcastle, Man United.
Yeah, so I was like just trying to figure it out basically, like if Fulham,
if
he's only going to take it from the right side to do with his left foot, but
but like Forest, I mean, Hudson-Odoi, people have been wondering, but Forest fixtures, I mean, after this they have City, Everton, and Aston Villa. Doesn't look that great for Forest at the moment, picture-wise.
Yeah, I mean, I think after 20 it gets interesting.
Yeah, so maybe wait till then, and then can look into Forest. But yeah, they have improved. Okay.
I mean, like the squad, we all saw this coming, right? Like the squad was built for a low block team, and now they have a low block manager, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Combe replied saying he usually does. So I'm assuming
both sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, Harry Wilson. Okay, captaincy, Haaland.
Yeah.
Any case for Foden, maybe?
No, Haaland next.
Okay. That's the pictures. We showed this last week as well, but nothing much to add on this. Obviously, we're going to go now into Karan's free hit draft. Did I get that correctly? Free hit draft. So Karan's on a free hit this week. So for anyone who's playing their free hit chips, this is your time to shine. I'll just read it out for those listening on the audio as well. Rhea, O'Reilly, Collins, Timber, Tavernier, Semenyo, Foden, Rogers, Haaland, Thiago, Ekitike, Dubravka, Wilson, Lacroix, and Anderson.
Yeah, so it's pretty like placeholder, some of these positions. The only people I'm sure about are Haaland, Foden, Semenyo, Tavernier. Everyone else I can be talked into different choices. I think O'Reilly can be Guardiola, if only because West Ham are pretty bad from set pieces. I think Everton have a bunch of injuries, so I'll probably end up targeting Arsenal more than I intended on this free hit. Like so maybe I'll just go triple Arsenal defense. I think Rogers is also pretty nailed in my draft. He's a high upside pick. Like this guy, like Rogers is best at dribbling through people and shooting, and Man United are terrible at stopping both those things that from happening. So,
especially with no Casemiro.
Yeah, I think Rogers is gonna get. I'd be surprised if he got less than 3 shots on target, like from wherever. Yeah, we talked about all the other picks. Tavernier makes sense to me. Burnley are bad. Ekitike, Yeah, like
I'm telling you, if Liverpool score a goal, he'll be involved. Like he's been instrumental for us in making things happen. We should have scored way more against Brighton. We just fluffed it in the last pass. Like Salah fluffed a pass. Ekitike, took like half the team out with a really great dribble, with just like really soft pass in the last play. He had a lot of shots actually that he probably should have put on target. Played some over the top, but yeah, he will definitely do something. I would say, take my reputation on that.
I will go and transfer him as soon as the Liverpool game is done. I just have to wait for injuries and everything. But yeah.
I just don't love like 70 minutes players for FPL.
Yeah, that's so valid. I can definitely see him playing 90 minutes in this game though.
Yeah, which is why I'm more happy to get him on free hit than permanently.
Yeah, valid. And then my whole point is that being that now that Salah is out, and the fact that Slot hates Chiesa, like you don't have that many forwards. Like he should play 90 minutes.
Yeah. Did you see Slot purposefully passed to Salah so that he could have his moment? Sorry, not Slot.
So Chiesa? Yeah, Chiesa's through on goal. Yeah, exactly. And
and he purposely stopped and passed it.
Yeah, honestly, Chiesa's such a good guy. And he just seems like he wants to play for the shirt.
Slot's probably like moving him even further back in the bench.
Yeah. Further down the pecking order.
Yeah. So I mean, I can't say anything wrong with this free hit. It looks good, to be honest.
There's many things you can do different, to be honest. Like you get Shada. You could punt on Cherky if you think Cherky's gonna play.
Good.
Yeah.
Left hand side, no Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, if you think Cherky's gonna play, you could drop a Ekitike, put Cherky on, and then get, another Arsenal defender. Yeah. I actually think triple Arsenal defense could be nice. Yeah.
Maybe, but I feel like sometimes going triple up on defense is overkill, just in case.
Yeah, but I think it's the type of thing you do on your free hit.
Yeah.
Like, Dewsbury Hall has been behind 60% of Everton's good moments this season. Like, not just attackingly. Like, so him being out means and Gay being out. Like, their defense is going to be just their midfield is going to be like Eric Bonham plus someone else. Like, it's going to be a paper thin midfield. Alcaraz and McNeil are probably going to play. Tyler Dibley's probably going to play. He's had less than like 90 minutes the whole season. So, I expect Arsenal to really dominate, even with the injuries. Yeah.
Kind of. So, yeah, I mean, overall, it looks great. I can't really, like, there's no one else I can suggest from, like, what you have on the 15.
Yeah.
All right. So, that's Karan's free hit. And this is obviously your week overall. 84 points this week as well. You need to get rid of Lemons, to be honest. That's the only thing.
Oh, God. Yeah. Every time I'd be like, oh, it's not worth the goalkeeper transfer. And then every time I'm like, I should have just taken a hit. It would have been worth it. He did pretty well to get 1 point, man. This is the most expensive work for
Yes, true.
Honestly.
Oh no, we lost place. Oh my days. Okay, hold on. We were just about to end as well, but like, yeah.
I was confident we could get it done.
Yeah. Lemons, Hincapié, Tao, Anderson, Bruno, Saka, Foden, so was like Cunha, Haaland, and Thiago. That was basically Karan's starting 11 with Dubravka, Richards, and Keane, and Mark Yu on the bench. So that'll be his team for Game Week 18 instead. And then for me, this was my team, 81 points this week. Verbruggen, O'Reilly, Hincapié, Chow, Saka, Mbuemo, Harry Wilson, Foden, Thiago, Welbeck, and Haaland. On the bench, I had Dubravka, Barnes, Guehi, and Mukiele, 8-pointer. That hurt a bit, but apart from that, I've already done Mbuemo to Bruno Fernandes this week. I have 2 more free transfers. and one is to do Welbeck to Ekitike. And to also fund that, I will be downgrading Barnes to any midfielder under 5 million.
You have Barnes. What
Yes.
the fuck?
Yeah, I got stuck onto that punt. So
I've never seen anyone have Barnes.
yeah. Oh, don't worry. There are a few on the channel. I sadly led people down a wrong path.
Right.
Yeah, but at one point, it looked like he would play over Gordon.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Which sucks. Yeah.
Because he was a really good punt, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Barnes will go to any midfielder under 5 million. I don't mind taking up this thing on pots as 4.4 because he'll free up
I
cash.
think Vifa is better. I think Vifa is better for sure.
True, he could be as well.
He's pretty nailed.
Yeah.
He's pretty nailed. Yeah.
So I don't mind beef as well, 4.9 million. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. And then free hit probably in Gameweek 18.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What way do you pick the 18 free hit over 17?
Mainly because if you look at this team, right, for 17, it's all pretty good for 17 as well. Like if I bring Ekitike, I'll have basically your same free hit front three. I have Saka, I have Bruno Fernandes, I have Phil Foden. The only one I don't have is Semenyo. I probably have Harry Wilson over Semenyo, which is fine. I don't mind it, to be honest. Backline, except for Malik Thiaw, the rest of the two backlines are very similar. And then it's just the goalkeeper that's different. Which Verbruggen this week is not a bad choice, to be fair. He might not keep a clean sheet, but he'll get you some save points potentially. Oh, he might keep a clean sheet. I don't know. We'll see.
Fair enough. My team is not that different, but I have triple Man U.
Yeah, I don't have that. That's the thing.
Yeah. Well, I think if you have even double, it's a lot more worth a different hit because
yeah. And actually, I instead of Malik Cha, I won't be starting Malik Cha, so I'll be starting Guehi, who's not a bad shot this week as well, to be honest.
Yeah.
Against Leeds. So my team overall looks good for 17. And then 18 is why I picked it, because 18, if you look at 18, the teams you'll be targeting will be obviously City and Arsenal up there, but I can triple up on Liverpool, which I don't have at the moment. And I could also potentially look at Chelsea, maybe Cole Palmer. Potentially, I don't know. As a 1 week punt, could work out. I think United will play Newcastle in 18, so I can avoid Newcastle. I have Newcastle assets right now. I can avoid Bruno Fernandes as well if I really wanted to. And I think Everton.
Newcastle at home though, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, we'll see. It depends on how they're played. And I think Everton had Burnley in 18. Could get some Everton defenders if I wanted. That's why.
Yeah.
So that's the reason for 18.
Yep, that makes sense.
It's either that or 19. I have to play it in one of the weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah. Cool. Took slightly more than an hour, but we managed to get through it all.
So we got it done.
Yep. Anything else to add, Ayon and Karan?
Just glad there was no drama this week, so we didn't have to have a massive spiel at the front end of the pod.
That's true. That usually takes most of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Thank you all for watching. Content for the next couple of weeks is going to be tricky because I'll be traveling and Christmas holidays as well. And this is the last pod for the year as well. So we'll be back again for podcast from the start of the year. Starting from after the 10th of January. So that's the plan as things stand. Happy New Year to Karan and Ayon as well. To everyone else also celebrating, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. And we'll see you all later. Peace out, everyone.
Take care.
See you, everyone.